figure out what's going on. But most importantly, like I said, I'm owning my own story, and nobody's gonna go tell my story for me or about me, because that's how I remove the shame and that's how I regain my power. So yes, the kids and I are at a shelter, a women and children safety house owned by the police department. And so it's very safe here. It's only women and children. Everything is provided for. And they just keep you here until you feel safe enough to get out there if you come from a domestic violence situation. Or you can stay here long enough to get back on your feet. Now, I have been trying to survive for the longest of time with the one job that I have, which is my radio job. However, it's been difficult to find other jobs. Right, and then secondly, why don't I just stay with friends or with family members? I don't like to overburden people. Besides the fact that I don't know how to ask for help, I also don't want to overburden people. I get a lot of questions like, why don't you send kids to your mother's house in Limpopo, let them live with their grandmother while you try and find your way back right here in Joburg? My mother does not even live in the town that I come from. She works outside of that town. She only comes home or to her house on weekends and holidays. And honestly speaking, my mother has sacrificed too much already for me and my children. And so much so that even other family members are looking at me as a leech, that I am sucking my mother dry. So I'm trying to do this on my own without the help of my family and without burden. I knew very well that when I separated with my ex, I went from a 2-income household to a 1-income household and then to a no-income household. And so things were very challenging, and I knew I was going to be inconvenienced because of the decision I made. I made a decision to leave him after 9 months of matrimony. Wait. And I knew I was going to be inconvenienced, but I did not know it was going to be this hard. I had no idea that 3 years later I'd still be enduring the consequences of my action. But it was my action to take. That's why I don't want to overburden people, you know. And I do have one very special lady, very dear to my heart. She always pulls through for me. And I still need her in my corner. So I don't want to overstay my welcome. Okay, and then for those who are concerned about where to from here, what are you going to do now? Well, listen. To my surprise, this place offers you stability, and it offers you a safe place to be in until you get back on your feet. And so I'm going to stay here for as long as I can to accumulate enough money to move into a home for my children and I. Why did you end up here, Nolo? What happened to where you were staying? Because of not having a job, like a 9-to-5 or something that sustains me, it was very difficult for me to maintain rent. On top of maintaining rent, my mother was the one who always have to pitch in the other half of the rent for us to live. And last year at some time, last year October, I took the money for rent to print the books, hoping that the books would have sold and I can repay the landlord. So October, November, December. By December, she was hurtful and she kicked me out. She kicked me out and put my things out in the open. I did have some people help me with storage. My furniture, my clothes and everything are scattered in people's houses. Why didn't I get a job since I have qualifications? I have a degree in psychology and I have a diploma in teaching. My diploma cannot be completed because I am still on financial suspension. I registered it on debt, and now that I wrote the exams and everything, I cannot go register with CEDA unless I hold the qualification in my hand. And once you register with CEDA, only then can you be qualified to teach in any school. So I'm stuck in that department. In terms of my degree in psychology, all the places I tried, like to be a social worker, to work in the HR department, because I did industrial psychology where we take care of the well-being of workers in an environment,
Mom,
right?
it's yours.
You can have it.
Thank you.
So yeah, I've been finding it very difficult. Next question, Nolo. Why can't you get any other job then, like work in a corporate environment as admin? Why can't you actually figure out a way to be financially sustained? I honestly thought writing my book was going to be my source of stable income. Obviously, I'm not business minded. That was not a calculated move to make. So yes, I do work on radio, but it's not a lot. I do weekend shows only, so it's not a lot.
Hi, bazali bami sitho. That is Ubebethu, who was once an at school scheme. Some guys' life is really difficult out there. Impilo inzima and people are trying. Yazi ngaze ngamzwela ubuhlungu. I think these are people who really need donations. And you could see she tried, but because akuhlangani izinto azihlangani, she is working for registration, but she's only working 2 days a week, which is not enough for her. And abantwana bakhe, I don't know whether why angafaka ubaby daddy i-maintenance. I don't know what happened, what is happening on that side, but uthola ukuthi kwayena ubaby daddy imali ayikhiphayo it's not enough. And I think ushilo answer the question ukuthi why angabuyeli ekhaya kubo, and uthi sekamthwalo kumamaki. Guys, that is question of asking people, why don't you ask your friends and family members? I don't think ukuthi question right ukubuza umuntu osenkingeni, because if I really had my friends that are on my back, or if I really had a family that is that supportive, I wouldn't come on social media ngizihlaze. I am not saying ukukhuluma ngesimo sakho sihlala, but you didn't come to social media ube vulnerable kubantu ongabazi, people that you know that banga-treasure or bangakusho all bad things, and like uyehlisa isidima sakho if you really have those family members abasesayidini lakho, or those family members who are really willing to help you. Yeah, understand? It's so sad ukuzwa what is really happening to usisi. I think ushilo indaba yakhe degree, because mina when I first head of isitori sakhe ngabuza ukuthi what, because ngiyamazi ngeke ngamuzwa on one of the podcast saying une-teaching degree. I thought the degree, but uthi it's a diploma, and akakwazi uyithola because of ama-funds, akanamali ukubhadala. And it's so sad that ama-graduates guys, abantu who went to school and study hard, they are not getting umsebenzi in South Africa. This is really a sad story. We are not talking about umuntu ohleli, we are talking about someone who went to school 2 times guys, unama-qualifications ayi-2, but oyi-2 awamenzeli plan. And this is the sad reality of i-country yethu guys, the unemployment rate e-country yethu at this point. Going to school nje, like it's like ukudlala ama-dice. Let's just be honest, ungawina ungawini, let's just be honest, because if you could say abantu who did psychology bangatholi umsebenzi, uvele ucabanga ukuthi mina ngizowuthola umsebenzi na. The unemployment rate and this thing yokuthi abantu bangatholi umsebenzi eSouth Africa, it's a sad truth and ikhona, because a lot of people guys bayaya esikolweni babuye bangatholi umsebenzi. I think i-Department of Arts and Culture really need to do something about ama-actors wethu, ama-actors wethu, musicians, people who are in entertainment industry. I think kumele kube ne-solution to this problem, because if you check abantu who were once been in our TV screens, or abantu that we knew ukuthi ingoma zabo they were bang, some of them hayi ukuthi bayuse imali mhlapa or they were on tracks. No, abanye they were using imali wisely, but umsebenzi uphelile, maybe the show beka-actor is no longer on TV, or yena nje umsebenzi wakhe, irole yakhe iphelile, and into ebuhlungu they all come out and baba nama-sad stories. I think I know they should register them bathole UIF, because even if usebenza for 6 months musona company we are registered for that, ube na something also. I don't know guys, but kumele kube ne-solution to this problem, because le problem is us. Yabo le abantu who are in the industry neye-tax, it's a very serious problem guys. USARS nalento ukuthi abantu bethu in entertainment industry base kuphela umsebenzi, they go dry. It's so sad guys. I don't lie, ngimzwela ubuhlungu, ngizwela abangani bakhe, ingane zakhe ubuhlungu, but what I love about her is that she is trying, and you could see ukuthi the reason ukuthi akhiphe the story, she's not asking for my donation. Even if she was bengizomzwela ubuhlungu, uthi ufuna ukukhuluma isitori sakhe siphume ngaye singaphumi omunye umuntu. And at this point mina guys, I really believe ukuthi the only solution to these people is YouTube, because even though imali YouTube it's not that much, but bona because they already have a following, you know, the ama-celebrities, they've once been good TV, so i-channel yabo it will grow more faster, and they already have abantu ababathanda. I think those vlogs guys about the phone, the very same phone I use to record the video is the very same phone I record against my video or tell a story sakhe. I don't know guys, but do something mhlambe yona your TikToks, because we could see a lot of people that are working with brands with TikTok. So I think that is the only solution right now, or that is the only solution that meaning right now. This is really sad, but so that is all for now. Please do comment down below, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification button. Ngithanda ukuya nobuya.